Hi again. Right, sun's back out. Just going to do you a little mini mobility session, a nice little relaxation. You can have a lovely rest at the end of this one, but really should get you moving. I know some of you have been able to do some classes and some not, but this might really help you. So if you start by standing, stand wherever you like actually. Okay, right. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Let's really get into the Pilates mood. Remember your Pilates stance. Nice deep breath in. Feel that tummy expand. Breathe out. One more deep breath in. And breath out. Okay, raise those arms above your head. You can't quite see mine, but what we're going to do is reach up. Really extend up as if you're climbing up a rope. Those horrible PE lessons you used to do at school. Really reach up each side, so extending through the shoulder, but you should feel it through the sides as well. Keep going with that one. Okay, lovely. Bring those arms back round. Okay, take those feet hip distance apart. We're just going to mobilize through this lower back. So we're not leading with your arms, you're leading with your chest, and you're just going to swing. Swing. Okay, if you've got any knee problems, raise that foot up just to help that twist. But it's not a swing with your arms, it's leading with your chest. So really feel that through, I can feel it through my upper back as well, through my hips. Just quite a nice feeling, really loosen up. Okay, one more each side. Lovely. Come back to the center. So swishy squats. Haven't got a good name for these yet. Okay. Feet hip distance apart. Nice alignment. Growing really tall. Squat down. Arms forward. Okay. So taking your weight into your heels. So we're mobilizing through the shoulder joint, mobilizing the hips, the knees, and the ankles. If you do have problems with your knees, the best way to deal with them is to lubricate them. So get them moving. More synovial fluid into that joint. Mine have definitely improved the more I've done. Okay, two more. And rest. Okay, take those legs slightly wider. So hand on the hip to start with. You're going to reach up, bend those, soften through those knees, up and over. Back to the center, change arms, raise up first, up and over, back to the center. Okay, this time you're going to reach up, you're going to come over, we're going to take it in those circles, so you can right down to the floor, really feel it in those hamstrings, a good stretch, across, change your arms, coming up and over, back to the top, and then back the way you came, soften through those knees. So nice stretch to the side. Rock it down to opposite hand to foot, sweep along the floor, swap arms, up and round. Okay, and then back the way you came. So you're mobilising through your hips, stretching through the hamstrings, bit of shoulder work going on as well, so the whole shoulder girdle is involved here. Remember to breathe, especially if Fiona's watching. It's her favourite thing to forget to breathe. Oh, I'm missing you all. Okay, up and over. Okay, we're going to go one more. So really getting those hips going. And up. Oh, okay, right. Just do a few shoulder circles. Really do full range of mobility. And I'm just checking what I've written down. Okay, fantastic. Okay, end of your mats. Do a couple of raises onto your toes as well. Good balance move. Feet hip distance apart. Take your weight forward. Obviously switch that core on, but still breathing. Do a few here. A bit more of a challenge. Take your arms up and then down. Raise up and down. Okay, 2 more of those. As I say, all of these can be repeated twice for a good workout. Just giving you some mini sessions while I'm away. So roll downs, we always know best thing to mobilise through the spine, and most of us are stiff, some part in our spine. So standing nice and tall to begin. Deep breath in, Feel that tummy expand, and as you breathe out, draw up through the pelvic floor, engage the core to protect the spine. Nice neutral spine, chin to chest, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. Feel a lovely stretch through those hamstrings. Try and straighten those legs, but don't lock them out. All the way down, raise that tailbone up, so you're aiming to get your chest onto your knees. And when you're ready, walk out to plank position. So concentrate on keeping your hips as still as you can, not rocking from side to side. Put those hands forward as far as you need to go to come into plank. So shoulders over your hands. Hold that plank to the practice, and then knees down. Okay, onto all fours. So check your position here. Alignment is key with Pilates. So hips over knees, shoulders over hands, shoulders, hands shoulder width apart, knees hip distance apart. Now as we breathe in, we're going to curl up, curl your spine up. Think about curling from the bottom of your back, not just to the top. And as you breathe out, take your chest towards the mat, raise that head, but still pushing through these hands. So you're not sinking through the shoulders, and go again. So curling up. This session's all about mobility. And take it down again. Okay, this time as we curl up, hold it there, so breathing in. So breathing out, take our weight back towards the heels. Take your arms behind your back, raise up, so push those hips forwards, get those hip flexors open, and then roll those shoulders back, open out through the chest. Take that gaze up, if you can, lean back slightly, and then weight heels, weight back to heels, hands forward, curl up through that spine as you take your weight evenly distributed on each 4 points, and then dropping back and raising that head. Let's go again, that's a brilliant one. So curling up through that spine, take that weight backwards, arms behind your back, raise up, so using those quads, open out through those hips, open out through those shoulders. Okay, take your face up to the sun, or pretend, weight back, hands forward, curl up through that spine, drop down, raise the head, and then bring it back to neutral. Okay, I'm just going to twizzle round, hope I'm not flashing at you too much. Onto all fours, take one leg out to the side. We're just going to have a nice stretch through this hamstring. Take the hands forward a little bit, take your weight back, so your tailbone towards that foot, feel a nice stretch here. And then come back onto your hands and take it forward so you're load bearing. Good. Right, osteoporosis, keeping it at bay. Taking the weight back, giving that nice stretch. And then back again. Really leaning forward. And then back to neutral. Okay, so now we're going to thread the needle. So same arm as straight leg, reach up towards the ceiling. Scoop it through, scoop that arm through, take your gaze through as well, bend the supporting arm, getting your shoulder towards the mat, feel a stretch through that inner thigh, real rotation through the top half of the rib cage, and let's go again, just reaching up, really push away, extend away, scooping through, shoulder to the mat, and then up to all fours. And just change legs, otherwise we'll be very lopsided. So here, hands forward, you're going to take your weight back towards your heel, feel that lovely stretch in the inner thigh. Take your weight forwards, over your wrists. Switch your core on a bit here just to protect your back. Take your weight back again, feel that nice stretch. Up and forward. Keep that gap between your chin and your chest, and then back to the center. Okay, same arm as extended leg, reach up, push through the supporting hand, then you're going to scoop through. Taking the shoulder towards the mat, bend the supporting arm, feel that twist through the top of your rib cage, getting a stretch through the straight leg. And again, not recommended on a terracotta floor, but here we go. Loop it through. Really feel that twist. And then back to all fours. Okay, now come on to seated. Legs extended forward. So onto your sitting bones, the bony part of your bottom. Neutral spine, and then everything stacked above it, sitting nice and tall. Really extend through the top of that head, float those arms forward. We're going to reach towards the toes, but pretend there's a big ball here, so we're reaching up and over towards the feet and back. Okay, if you have short hamstrings, you can sit on cushions or a yoga block, or slightly bend your knees, but challenge yourself every single time. So you're going to reach up and over. Make sure you're breathing. Two more. Okay, then sitting nice and tall. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, connect with that core. Come off your sitting bones, C-curl, and very slowly roll all the way down. Put some tension in these legs so they're not raising off the floor. All the way down. And extend your arms up and over your head. Lovely. Okay, so just bring these elbows down to 90 degrees. Shuffle down a little bit. So into cactus arms. So it's like a sign of a 4. Okay, so what I don't want you to do is arch out through your chest so you can get your hands on. So keep that chest down. So it's just a movement through the shoulder girdle. So what should happen is your shoulder blades at the back should go up and down your rib cage. You should feel stretch through your chest. Good mobility through that shoulder joint. And if you've been heaped over or driving all day, heaped over a desk or driving, this is a brilliant one. Let's go 5, 4, okay, go really concentrate on what your body's doing, make sure they're level, 3, and see if you're more stiff on one side than the other. And the last one. Lovely. Okay, take your arms out to the side, take your knees up, take your feet as wide as the mat, and you're going to do hip drops from one side to the other. Just have a nice mobilization through the hips. Just switch that core on. You all know how to do that now. So you're protecting your spine. So you're not using your butt, using your core to take your knees up and over. And taking them from side to side. Not a quick movement, nice, slow flowing movement, keeping your shoulders on the floor, keeping your head, your gaze up towards the ceiling. So keep going like this. Okay, we've got a few supple people in the group. So this time as you go over, take that top leg, keep it up and over, keep it bent up towards the opposite arm. Bring it back. Up and over. Everybody can have a go at this. Hold it there first, top leg, up towards the opposite. So you're just getting an extra stretch, a bit more of a mobility move. Over again. Let's do a couple more of these. I love this one. Okay, last one. That should feel really good. Okay, both knees back to the center. Extend one leg away, hug the other knee into your chest. So you're opening through the hip flex from the straight leg. You're getting a really good stretch through this glute and the top of this hamstring. Okay, opposite hand to knee. Take the other hand to the side. You're going to go up and over, keeping your shoulders on the floor. Feel a real twist through the bottom half of your spine. You feel really good. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, relax and go for a deeper stretch. Both hips back on the floor, extend that leg away, swap sides. So hug that knee in first. Feel this nice stretch here. Opposite hand to knee. So the other hand away, go up and over. As I said, both shoulders on the floor. Keep that gaze, head and chest towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, relax a little bit more. Back to the center. Extend those legs away. Okay, roll onto your side. Push yourselves up. So, onto your hands and knees. We're going to go into down dog. We're going to give it a little bit stretch through those hamstrings. So curl the toes under. You're going to raise those hips up. Push back. Take your heels towards the floor. Push through those hands so you're getting a stretch through the shoulders as well. And start to pedal out through those feet. Keep those hips level. You're not swinging from side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take both heels towards the floor. Okay, opposite hand to foot. Put your hand to the outside of that calf. Get back. Change sides. So you're feeling a nice twist here. So we've got a bit of balance going on. Nice bit of stretching. Opposite side again. And one more this side. Fantastic. Okay, both hands down. Very slowly walking those hands back into that forward fold and just hang here. So relax through the shoulders. Feel a stretch through those hamstrings, but it should feel quite nice. Oh, I lied, it's painful. Breath in, and as you breathe out, reconnect with that core. And take yourself up standing, stacking one vertebra at a time, all the way up. Okay, just come to standing here. Just do a little bit of work through this head. So take your hand across the top of your head. Now let the weight of your hand take your head down to the side. So you take your ear towards the shoulder. Don't pull on that head. Just let the weight of your hand take it. And back to the center, release. Over to the other side. Feel that lovely stretch through the neck. And release. Okay, this time, take your ear to your shoulder once again, but breathe in. And as you breathe out, take your gaze in the diagonal. Feel a nice stretch through here. Back to the side, up to the center. Let's go the other way. Over, take a breath in. Breathe out. Feel that lovely stretch. Okay, last thing, hands onto your shoulders and just draw some really big circles here, but it's the shoulders that I want moving, not the chest. Okay, so really think about squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back, depressing them down, bringing them forwards, opening them at the back. More of these. And then just give everything a little shake. Okay, now's your chance if you want some relaxation. Just to get on the mat and find a really comfortable place and go to Pilates Island. So hope you enjoyed that and look forward to seeing you soon.